in the beginning of your career for quite a few films, the critics had been rather uncharitable towards you in terms of.
Really? I haven't noticed. Mr. Bhansali to make official announcements before saying anything. But I'd like to congratulate him on completing 25 years. I try to keep as away from controversy as I can, but if it's something that I really feel very strongly about, that's when I step up.
The world has applauded Sonakshi Sinha's amazing dancing skills.
Oh, thanks.
So what happens to that?
Just dropped one today from Bhuj, my first Garba. Hi everyone, this is Sonakshi Sinha and you're watching me on Bollywood Hungama. Keep on watching.
Sonakshi Sinha, welcome back on Bollywood Hungama.
Thank you very much. Good to be back after so long.
Great. And so tell us, how excited are you for Bhuj and how pivotal is it for you?
I'm quite excited because honestly, it's a film about our country. It's a part of our history. It was a huge event, in our history, and to be a part of a film like that is an amazing experience for any actor. All of us in the film will agree with that, and I can't wait for the world to see this part of our history.
All right, and your character plays, I think, a very important role in terms of the entire event. So tell us something more about it.
Well, it's a very, very strong character. You know, sometimes when you hear these stories from our past, they seem so unreal and so unbelievable. But the fact is that it did happen, and there are people like that who have shown that kind of bravery and stepped up for the nation, sacrificed everything that they have. And, for me, it's such a moment of pride to be able to play a character like that, portray a character like that on screen, which is of Sundarben Jetha Madarparya. So there was this village of about 300 women. And, because all the men used to leave and go to South Africa to work and earn money for their families. So the village was left with mostly women and like senior citizens, like the older people and kids. And this is where, the airstrip happened to kind of be destroyed by the Pakistani army. And, Captain Vijay Karnik came to this village for help. And Sundarben was the one who said that, me and my women of 300 women will come together and build that runway for you. And they were able to do this in just about 2.5, 3 days. And they could only work at night because every time, the passing planes would fly over them in the day, they would see them working and rebuilding the thing, they would bomb it again. So they had to only work at night in stealth mode. And what really moved me was that they didn't really have the materials or the resources to build the runway. So these women actually broke their own houses and took the stones that were made to build their own walls, and they put it into making the runway. And that is just so moving. I mean, that kind of strength and resilience and determination from these women really just gives you goosebumps.
Right. So I'm sure it must have been a very, very fine experience in terms of playing this character. How much did it impact you personally? And how have over the years a few of the characters impacted you personally?
I think personally, for me, like as an actor, I try and keep it to the film that I'm doing, because for me, I would like to move on to playing the next character with as much ease that I did the previous one. So while shooting the film, obviously you get into the whole character and try and think like the character you're playing, the personality that you're portraying. But then when you move on to your next film, you want to go ahead and get into that as well. So for an actor, it's a very hello, thank you, tata, bye bye kind of situation. But there are certain characters that really just stay with you. You want to keep parts of them with you. For example, with this character, I want to keep her courage. I want to keep her, determination with me always, because not only as an actor, it will really help me as a human being. So, you retain little bits of characters like these, especially with you, because they help you grow as a human being along the way.
All right. And how different was it with you and Ajay sir compared to Son of Sardar and Action Jackson? And
well, obviously they're very different kinds of films. Suddenly we're this very serious, very real portrayal of thing. So it's obviously been a very different experience. That was all fun and games. There were comedies, and we were playing very, very easy and fun characters. But here it was completely the opposite. But of course, the equation with him is always like we pick up where we left off. Even if I haven't worked with him for years, when we're on set, it's like, no time has gone by. Always a pleasure working with him because of the kind of actor he is. Even on set, like, he's so good with all the technicalities of filmmaking, and you get to learn so much. So, but this kind of film that it was a very different experience.
Very different experience. All right. And so now I was just checking out your Wikipedia.
Yeah.
Okay, before the interview, and I noticed that in the beginning of your career, for quite a few films, the critics had been rather uncharitable towards you in terms of.
Really, I haven't noticed.
So primarily, in terms of that, she's there in songs and dance. It's something which is integral to the film. But see, I think I really liked your performance in Mission Mangal. It's not the length of the role, but the sort of impact you have, and each time you appear in Mission Mangal, it is like kick-ass. It's like.
Thank you.
So,
I think that's why even I did it. It wasn't the length of the role, honestly. It was about a very big part of our history, and to be a part of a film like that was way more exciting. And I really liked the role as well, so I went ahead and did it.
Right. So, how important has it been for you in terms of reinventing yourself?
I think it's important for everyone, not only in the field of acting. I think in every possible field, you have to keep working on yourself. You have to keep reinventing yourself if you want to sustain for a longer time. People always want to see something new, expect newer things out of you. And I think for an actor, if you don't give that to the audience, I think it's time to pack up. So it's very important for sure.
And I think now you're having a very, interesting, body of work that is going to be coming forward. I believe you're part of Hira Mandi. That is.
I will wait for Mr. Bhansali to make official announcements before saying anything. But I'd like to congratulate him on completing 25 years and announcing this magnum opus project of his.
Right, it has been announced today, yeah.
I shall let him make any announcements.
Right. And what about Fallen? What exactly is Fallen all about?
Fallen is complete. It's a working title. We're still looking for a title, but it was a great experience working with Reema Kagti, Ruchika Oberoi, and the entire team. It's an amazing role for me. Very, very different from the things that I've done before, and like that for me was a reinvention. To be playing a character like that, playing a cop in the show. So it was very, very exciting. It's complete now, and I'm waiting for it to release.
And Bulbul Tarang is another one.
That is something that has been pushed because of obviously the circumstances. But I'm currently shooting for RCP's Kakuda.
Correct, and which is another very interesting episode. Very interesting.
Yeah, which is a horror comedy, and again, it's the first horror comedy that I will be attempting, and it's quite exciting.
So Sonakshi Sinha is someone who's I think grown up on the entire cinema hall version of big scale entertainment. Okay, and how has this entire OTT onslaught and coming together of so many cultures and so much of content. There is no limit on the duration anymore, and it is very fascinating. How has it personally impacted you as an artist?
As an artist, I think it's only opened a lot of more doorways. There's so much work for everyone. Now a lot of avenues have opened up, and for me, like I feel like we've been thrown into this whole world, because of the circumstances. People haven't been able to go to cinemas. I truly I hope that cinemas are back in action real soon, because that kind of experience is irreplaceable. But unfortunately, until then, we have to wait, and people are making so much content to put out there. This is the only place that, you know, it can go to, and it's reaching a very, very wide audience. So honestly, as an actor, I have no complaints, because even though, you know, we were out of action for a while, now we do have a place to showcase our work and show the audiences what we've been up to, you know, during the entire time. So, but yeah, still hoping that, you know, cinemas come back with a bang, because no experience like going to the theaters.
No, absolutely. But as you were discussing before the interview started, that it's a new world, and people have become accustomed to consuming content, or even say giving interviews, for example, or we doing interviews.
Yeah.
So it has changed. So I think even when all of us, we are hoping for a big screen experience very soon, I think OTT is going to be here to stay. And for an actor like you, like something like Hira Mandi, for example, with Sonakshi Sinha around, so it can reach the world. You know, there is no like we watch Money Heist in Spanish, but it doesn't feel like Spanish. Or like say there are so many Korean series which are there, which you don't mind it because it connects to you somehow. So you never know.
You're reaching out to a wider audience, reaching out to a global audience, which can only be a good thing, right? So I mean, like, I don't know why there are certain people who are opposed to it, but I feel like it's time to embrace it. It's a different medium, you know. Your times are changing. You know, films are evolving, the mediums are evolving, and I think we need to kind of embrace that. Yeah.
Okay, and now say on one aspect, it is great that in terms of it's very performance oriented, it's very, very character driven as far as OTT is concerned. But at the same time, the world has applauded Sonakshi Sinha's amazing dancing skills.
Oh, thanks.
So what happens to that? You know, people still want those dance numbers.
Of course, that just dropped one today from Bhuj, my first Garba song. Yeah, right. I mean that will keep happening, you know, and honestly, that also depends on the kind of film that you're doing, the kind of work that you're doing. So that really doesn't have anything to do with the platform. For example, like now Bhuj is releasing on OTT, so the songs are also being promoted and stuff. So if I do something on OTT which does not require singing and dancing, then it won't be there. So it really just depends on the kind of project that you're doing, and not really, you know, the medium.
Not really the medium. All right, and there is one very other interesting aspect as far as Sonakshi Sinha, the person is concerned, in terms of that, you know, you have certain opinions on various social issues that are around, and you express them as well, and you express them as truthfully and as honestly as possible. How does that impact your personal growth as a person, as a human being, that you are feeling some things and you're talking about it?
It makes me feel good that I am in a position where I can use my voice and you know, reach out to a certain number of people, and basically it's I try to keep as away from controversy as I can, but if it's something that I really feel very strongly about, and which I feel will resonate with others as well, who are like-minded, who feel the same way, who want to say something if you know they feel something wrong is happening, that's when I step up. I don't like unnecessary conflict. So only if I feel really, really strongly about something, that's when I'll, you know, take a stand. Okay, and it puts me at ease. It makes me feel at peace.
No, absolutely. It must be doing that. Okay, and any possibility of producing maybe or directing at some stage?
Directing, I don't think so, because I feel like I don't have the aptitude for it. I've worked with some amazing directors, and like it's just managing too much. I don't think I'm ready for that kind of commitment or you know, work. Like a director's job is the toughest, I feel. So honestly, no, I don't think I'm gonna step into the directing zone anytime soon. But production, maybe yes, in the future, because I think ideally that's where everybody who's connected to the movies in some way or the other should head. You know, because if that's how you kind of stay connected with it and can move forward with it for a long time. So production, yes, maybe in the future. Hi everyone, this is Sonakshi Sinha and you're watching me on Bollywood Hungama. Keep on watching.